Good morning everyone and welcome back to my channel. It has been a little while. I have really enjoyed my time off. I took 2 videos off last week, which I don't think I have ever done in the history of me being on YouTube. I never take time off, and it was actually really nice. I really enjoyed just having a little bit of time to just not film, be in the present, enjoy myself. And as you can see behind me, it was also my birthday. I had the best birthday weekend. My birthday actually ended up falling on the Thursday of the Jubilee weekend bank holiday, which was so lucky. Like, so many of you were commenting like as if you have a June birthday and as if it's fallen on the bank holiday weekend. I could not have been more grateful for what day my birthday fell on. It felt so festive. It was really nice. Obviously the entire country had the day off for the Queen's Jubilee, and it basically meant that instead of celebrating the Queen's Jubilee for 4 days, I celebrated my birthday for 4 days. And it felt very festive in the sense of like everyone was off, everyone was in good spirits, we had really good weather, everyone was like feeling really like fun, and it was really high energy. It kind of felt a bit like Christmas because like everyone was like feeling it. Normally for your birthday you're the only one excited and everyone else around you is just like, you know, carrying on as normal, because for everyone else it's just another normal day. Whereas this year it felt like, it just felt very different because everyone was off, everyone was enjoying the bank holiday, everyone was enjoying the sunshine, and it was a really fun day. So it is currently Monday morning after the bank holiday weekend. I'm not gonna lie, it was a little bit of a struggle to get up this morning. And yes, I do still have my decorations up. Quite a few days later I actually put a story up being like, when should I take them down? And literally 99% of the votes were like, leave them up girl, enjoy the decorations. And I wanted to show them to you because Alex put in so much effort. On my actual birthday morning, you know what, I started the day with really good intentions to like film little snippets throughout the day and like insert them into this vlog. I'm not gonna lie, that kind of went downhill pretty early on throughout the day because I was just enjoying myself so much that I wasn't even thinking about putting up the camera. But what I will do is insert the little clips now of all the decorations and everything that Alex did, because he just put in so much effort, which honestly, when I came downstairs and saw what he'd done, I almost cried. First year that we had like a proper place to like host and have my family round. Obviously we've always lived in like very small apartments, very small flats and stuff, and they're just not exactly equipped for hosting. This kitchen is like perfect for hosting. It really is equipped for having people round, for having guests, for hosting family, which was so nice. So in the morning we had like coffees and croissants and cake, and all my family came around to do like presents and just enjoy each other's company. It was really lovely with the bifold doors open. The sun was shining, which it is currently shining again this morning, which is very nice. But it was so lovely to have them all around, and that's also why Alex went so ham, because he just knew how special it was to be able to have our own place, to have everyone round, to host everybody, and he wanted to make sure that it was fully equipped for my birthday. So I think he stayed up till about 1 in the morning blowing up all these balloons, and honestly it was just the cutest thing ever when I came down and saw the surprise in the morning. So we basically just spent the whole of my birthday like enjoying family and friends company, eating, drinking and being merry. That's basically what we spent the entire day doing. It was so lovely that we had good weather. That's something that I can actually say with confidence, like without even being cocky. I've never had a bad weather birthday, and I think that's like the joy of being born in June. 2nd of June is such a great day to be born on because I've never had bad weather on my birthday. It's always been sunny, it's always been lovely weather, and even though it's been a bit hit or miss recently on my birthday this year, it was still really nice. We sat out in the garden, we enjoyed the sunshine, and it was just such a lovely day. I really enjoyed myself. And then it was so nice to have the long weekend just to like basically pad out the celebrations. On On Friday, Alex and I actually ended up going to Limewood, which I will just say this one thing: if ever you're in Southampton or Hampshire, like around the New Forest, Limewood House Hotel, oh my goodness, it's like my favorite place. I've already posted it on my stories quite a few times because I love it there. It's like this really gorgeous, looks like a really old manor house. It was actually built in like 2008, I think they said. It was like in place, there was like this derelict manor house there. They knocked it down and they kind of like took inspiration from it to build it again. And it is just one of the most amazing places to go and visit. It is stunning. It's covered in wisteria in the spring. Between like April and May, the whole house gets covered in wisteria, which is just amazing. They've got so many grounds to walk around in. They've got like a greenhouse to explore. Inside you can go for drinks, you can go for afternoon tea, you can go for a meal. Like there is so much to do and see, and you can also stay overnight as well. So if ever you're planning a trip down to Hampshire, I would definitely recommend going to Limewood. And Alex and I had a really lovely romantic meal there on the Friday night, which was so nice. And they were actually really sweet, and Alex had mentioned it was my birthday and they came out with like a little platter saying happy birthday at the end of the meal, which was just the loveliest thing. So yeah, really did have the best weekend. Could not have asked for a more lovely weekend. So I just wanted to give you a bit of a catch up because I feel like it's been a while. Like not speaking to you guys for a week feels really weird. So yeah, and also one of the biggest questions as well, one thing that I left you on a cliffhanger with in the last video and got you guys to guess, is how old I was turning this year. And the answer is 24. I'm officially at 24 years old now, which I know so many people get surprised that I did like a little Q&A on my stories, and I answered it on my stories as well. And I have been inundated from messages from people being like, you're only 24. And I'm like, yeah, I am an old soul. I don't think I look 24. I don't think I act like most 24-year-olds. Well, obviously before now it's been 23. But yeah, I've just turned 24, so I'm still just a little spring chicken, still in my early 20s, which I am very much enjoying. But I think we can all agree that I definitely don't act like a normal 24-year-old. I feel like I always joke with friends that like I'm an old soul. This is definitely not my first time on earth. Like I've been around here before. And we always joke that like I'm literally just a granny at heart. Like I was just born a granny. I'm like a 74-year-old. Like being in bed at 9:30 is what makes my heart sing. So yeah, had the best 24th birthday. I could not have asked for better. How beautiful are these flowers? We've got a real array. I really need to learn my flower names because I absolutely adore flowers and I don't know names of them very well, but we've got these really gorgeous, I think these are carnations. Carnations? Not coronations. Carnations. We've got some really gorgeous little pink ones here, and then I've got a few peonies thrown in there, which they are literally ready to burst. Like look at this one. It is so ready to go. And there's another one around here. These little tiny ones are still very like closed up. They're still waiting. I've been changing the water every single day just to make sure they're really nice and healthy. This one's definitely ready to go as well, but they are just the most beautiful things. And the decorations, honestly, look at what he did. It was just the cutest thing in the world. I cannot get over it. Even decorated this side as well, which was just the cutest thing. So this is what I walked down to, and I just don't want to take it down. It's making me really sad that it's all gonna have to come down, and I've got obviously all my cards and everything from all my friends and family. And this guy is definitely a favourite, I'm not gonna lie. There was lots of real bottles of wine that were opened and consumed on my birthday. I had a little bit of a delicate hangover on the Friday, but it was totally worth it. So I have just come upstairs because I wanted to do a little bit of a what I got for my birthday haul. I've already had so many questions and requests as to whether I am doing this. So many of you have been DMing me on Instagram like, girl, show us what you got. And I feel like these videos are always a little bit hit or miss for people that love them or hate them. I personally love them because I find them really useful. I don't know about you, but I always get asked for like a list and like ideas from friends and family for what I would like for my birthday. I feel like especially because of my job, I can be very difficult to buy for. Obviously, like I work with a lot of brands that I love, and like I do a lot of like collaboration, so I think it's quite nice for them to know like what are some things that I really had my eye on that maybe I wouldn't treat myself to, that I really would like love to have in my possession. And I also feel like it's really useful for like ideas for whether it's for yourself if you've got a birthday coming up, whether you've got a friend whose birthday is coming up. And even I feel like it's nice for me just to do like a little roundup and show you all the new in pieces. Otherwise, I find that when the items just kind of like show up randomly in a vlog, you might be like, hang on a second, where has that come from? Because obviously I show you everything that's like new coming in, all the things that are new in my wardrobe, all the new in pieces. So I feel like it's nice just to do like a little bit of an amalgamation of like a what I got for my birthday and show you all the new in pieces. So I'm going to start with my gift from Alex because he did so well. I actually mentioned this in like passing months ago that I wanted this, and he wrote it down and remembered it, and I'm just in love. This is the Longshon Rope Bag. I can't remember the official name of this, but I'm just going to call it my little Longshon string bag, and I think we can all agree that this is probably the most impractical bag in the entire world. Like, there is no denying that this is not a practical bag in the slightest, but I am in love with it. Now, if you follow me on Instagram, you'll have seen that I do this a lot in summertime. I really love doing like a little rope bag with like some little fruit inside, so it looks really like it just popped to the farmer's market, like picking up my lunch kind of vibes, and I absolutely love it in this bag. I have literally had my eye on since it came out last year. They released it last year, I believe, in a few different colorways. I will link them down below for you guys so you can have a look. But of course, I just love the like neutral, you know, linen color look. And you guys know how much of a fan I am of tan accessories. I wear tan so much in summer. It's kind of all I reach for in terms of like accessories and color wise. And I'm really loving it. I don't think they do any other colors in terms of like the leather, but I just love the Longshon bags. Like, they're really high quality without being too spenny. I feel like their price point is quite reasonable in my opinion in terms of like some designer bags. They're made really well. My mum's had a Longshon bag for like 15 years and it's still going strong, so I would definitely recommend checking out Longshon if you're looking to maybe start a luxury collection where they just have the cutest little bags. And I actually have already used this. I used it on my birthday. In terms of these like straw and net bags, they are very popular at the moment. I've seen lots of different designers doing their own kind of version. One thing I will say for me personally is the Longshon one is the most reasonably priced. Like, I've seen some of these net string bags going for so much money, and I'm looking at them going, I would never spend that much money on. Number one was probably a slight trend bag, and number two, what is essentially just string. So Prada do one, I think, like, I've seen so many other brands doing them, but I really loved the Longshon one because I feel like it was a really fair price point, really classic as well, like just so cute. So the way that I wear this is very similar to the way that I wear my Loewe, in the sense of you kind of have to add your own accessories inside. So what I actually do is just use a little white string bags, whether that's like a dust bag from a previous handbag or something like that, or you could even just use like a white makeup bag inside so that you can't see the entire contents of your bag. And also it is very holey and you don't want things falling out, so I find just putting in like a little dust bag just to keep everything nice and neatly together is great, and it also keeps the aesthetic of the bags. That's the way that I have been using it. It actually held quite a lot of things. Like, I had my sunglasses, my camera, my keys, my wallet, my phone. Like, it's a really practical bag, and I just think it is the cutest thing in the world. I'm so in love with it. So it's got the little top handle, then it's also got a longer handle so you can like put it over your shoulder. So I am planning on wearing this a lot this summer. I feel like you're going to see this on my Instagram so much. And we actually, am I going to tell you this now? I'm going to tell you this now. We actually have a little trip planned, which I cannot wait for. So I'm definitely going to be taking this little baby with me on our trip because it's going to go so well. So what a gorgeous present from Alex. I'm absolutely in love with it. You probably think I am mad, but I'm so happy. And then from Alex's parents, I was actually truly spoilt with a little goodie from La Mer. Now, I absolutely adore La Mer, but they are such a high price point in terms of skincare. They're the kind of thing that are a perfect gift because the smallest size cream is like £80, I believe. And that is not something that you are like would willingly spend on yourself like once a month when you're looking to top up your skincare, but it is something that makes such a lovely present. So if you know someone that's really into skincare, really into looking after their skin, looking to try something new, I would definitely recommend it. So they very kindly got me the Mer Moisturizing Cream, and this is the intense one, and this is like the perfect, like when your skin just needs a real drink, like a real hit of hydration. It has been so lovely. I've used it already a couple of times and it's been so lovely on my skin. I definitely say this is more of an evening moisturizer, so this is great if you're having like a real pamper night, you're doing all your exfoliation, you're doing all your like masks and your creams and all of that jazz. This is amazing for that. So that was such a lovely gift to receive. From my sister and her boyfriend, they got me the loveliest little jewellery box, and this is something that I did actually say that I really wanted, because my jewellery collection is just growing by the minute, and I'm actually finding that the current Stackers jewellery box that I have been using is just not doing the cut anymore. It's not fitting everything in, and I wanted something a little bit more upgraded and a little bit bigger. So these are the Stackers jewellery boxes, which, if you don't know them, they are like such great jewellery boxes because, as the name suggests, you can stack them. So this is the mini one. I didn't want the full-size one because I just didn't want it to kind of take over my dressing table and be a bit too obtrusive. Like, I wanted something still quite small, still quite quaint, that I could just keep everything in, and I want to make sure that this is just like my everyday. I mean, if I'm getting to a point where I'm needing like a full stack this big for all of my jewellery, then I just need to have a jewellery clear out. So this is my new jewellery box, which I'm really excited to fill, put all my jewellery in, set up, and it's like a really lovely one because it's got lots of different kind of compartments in it. So this one's for like rings and things like that, and then this one's just like an empty one, so you can put in watches or bracelets or anything that you want, and I just think they're so lovely. So they do this like smaller size, they also do a full size, which I will link down below. They are such a lovely gift to give as well. I think they're really great because you can add to them. So if you know someone that maybe has a couple of Stackers boxes, maybe it would be nice just to get them like another addition. Make sure you get the right colour though. This is the taupe colour, and I definitely think this is the loveliest colour. It's like a really nice warm toned neutral, so really love that. And then to kind of complement it, I also have a little mini Stackers, which is so cute. So this one's more of like a bedside table kind of thing. This is like a maybe like a desk tidy. Oh, I can't get the packaging off now. It just looks like this, and it's actually got this really cute little bit where you can put your phone, and it even has a hole for your phone charger to go through. So I think this is going to be really nice. This would be great for like if you work in an office and maybe you take your jewellery off. I don't know about you, but when I'm on my laptop, I often take off my rings and bracelets because I find they kind of like hit against my laptop as I'm typing. So I think it's really great just to like take everything off and kind of like chuck in, and then it means that it's like all nice and, you know, compact and kept together, and it goes really nicely with my big jewellery box. I thought these were so cute together. A really thoughtful gift. And she also got me my favourite pajamas. Now I have already unpackaged these, I have already worn these. They are the comfiest things in the world. They're from Pajamas, which I feel like Pajamas to me sounds very like just like an online shop that you would probably avoid. However, let me tell you, Pajamas do the best pajamas in the world, hands down in the world. They are the softest things I've ever tried, and they do loads of different styles, like for summer, for winter, shorts, t-shirts, like button downs, like plain tops, camis. But this is like my favorite style. I find it really comfortable. So we just have the little pair of shorts, and how cute is this color? This like forest green, and it's got this black piping. So it's got the little shorts there, and then I really like a button down top. You can definitely tell I've already worn and washed these, but it's got a really cute little button down top. I find that they're like the best for me because they still look a little bit elevated. It's not like you're wearing like your boyfriend's old t-shirt to bed. You still feel really beautiful, but you're so comfortable. Like, honestly, I wish you guys could feel this because I just want to stroke it. I just want to sit here and stroke it. It's the softest, most comfortable thing in the world. So definitely check out Pajamas. They'd be a great gift for someone else, or if you want some new jammies and you want to update your pajama collection, do it. The thing that my little brother is always really good at is experiences, and him and his girlfriend got me the loveliest experience that I cannot wait for. I need to book it in really soon, and it is an afternoon tea, a gluten-free afternoon tea at Fortnum & Mason. I actually had loads of questions on my Instagram when you guys saw the croissants and like pastries that I'd done in the morning of my birthday, asking if they were gluten-free, and unfortunately they weren't. They were like just normal croissants for my family to enjoy. I don't want to like impose the gluten-free on them because I know that a gluten-free croissant just does not compare to the real thing. So I'm so excited to have a gluten-free afternoon tea at Fortnum & Mason. I definitely need to book it in, but it is in the it's a champagne afternoon tea, the Diamond Jubilee Tea Salon. So I think they did that to kind of celebrate the Jubilee, but I cannot wait to book that, and I think that's going to be so lovely. You guys know how much I love afternoon tea. It's like literally one of my favourite things in the world, and I have had afternoon tea at many a place now. I've done the Ritz, I've done Claridge's, I've done Limewood, I've done, where else have I done? Like Selfridges, I've done loads of different places, but I've not done Fortnum & Mason, so they did really well to get one that I've never tried before, so I'm so excited for this. And then from some family members, I got the cutest little travel mug. Now these travel mugs, they're from Tefal, and they are literally the best travel mugs in the world. I've got like the full size one, but I always find that it's a bit too much to like take with me to London. It's a little bit too big. I don't need like all that much drink with me. So they got me like a really cute little mini size, and look at the color. It's this gorgeous like sage green color. I am absolutely obsessed. I feel like everyone knows the colors that I'm obsessed with at the moment. But I will link these down below because they are honestly just the best flasks that I've ever used. Like, they keep your coffee or tea hot for so long. I remember once actually I made myself a cup of tea in the morning. I'd driven somewhere, I can't remember where it was, but I literally came back to about 8 hours later, took a gulp and scolded my mouth because it was still that hot. So I would definitely recommend checking these out. And then from some other family members, I got some really lovely shower gel, which I absolutely love. This is from This Works and it smells, oh my god, so amazing. It's got eucalyptus and frankincense, which I'm so excited about. And I also got a new little shower cap, and I feel like a cute little shower cap is so important. Like, when you just want to like feel pretty and like go for your shower, you don't want to feel like you're wearing, like, you know, when you go for the hotel ones and you look like you've got a condom on your head. It's not a vibe. So I'm really excited about that. Oh, I can't believe I just said that on camera. Another thing that I did say that I've been really looking for, and my family found me the most gorgeous ones, are little twillies. I feel like twillies are so cute. If you watch a recent Zara video of mine, you would have seen that I picked up like a full-on kind of like silk scarf, but I really wanted these just like little kind of ones that you can put in your hair, you can wear in your wrist, you can put on your bags, and these are so cute. I have no idea where they're from. They don't have a label, so I can't link them down below, unfortunately, but I absolutely love them. We've got this really gorgeous blue one and this really cute little like pinky one. This is definitely more of like a summer vibes, but I think these will be really cute, just like wrapped around bags. I could also actually wrap it, I mean obviously not with the handles closed, but like you could wrap it around any kind of handle that you've got, any bag. I just think they look so cute. I think they're such a lovely little accessory and a great way to add a little bit of color. You guys know I'm not the biggest fan of color in terms of like accessories. Like, I like to stick to my neutral classic colors, but adding a pop of something fun I think is so lovely. So I'm really excited to have a bit more fun with these. Let me know how you style up your twillies and give me any kind of like twilly advice, because I'm definitely a twilly newbie. And the last present that I got, that was a huge present from my parents that I honestly was so in disbelief when I unboxed it, and it's going to take a lot for me to pick up here, is a new coffee machine. And this is something that I have been wanting for so long. They actually have this coffee machine. I've posted a couple of times when I've just like been around there having my cup of coffee, and so many people have asked me like, oh my goodness, what coffee machine is that? Where is that from? That looks amazing. And so they got me my own version of their coffee machine, and I'm so in love with it. Like, I've already had so many coffees from it. I don't know if you can tell, but the fact that I'm fairly hyper, like, I've had so many coffees from this already. It is amazing. It's still from Nespresso, and I am an espresso girl through and through. I feel like when it comes to coffee, Nespresso are amazing at just creating a really lovely coffee. Like, I'm not a coffee snob in any way, shape or form. I just like a lovely coffee with a shot of vanilla syrup in. Like, I like it to be nice and creamy, a little bit frothy, like a little bit more of a latte style, and this is a serious upgrade from the one I had before. The one I had before was just the basic, like, I think it only cost about £80 machine. I've had that since I was at university, so it's at least 5 to 6 years old now, which is kind of horrific, but this is like the bee's knees when it comes to coffee. I've already made myself many coffees in this before, and it basically froths the milk as well as doing like the coffee itself, and there's loads of different like settings. You can do like a latte, you can do a lungo, you can do a frappuccino, cappuccino, like anything like that. I've done lots of iced coffees in this as well. It's so amazing. So I will link this one down below because it is like spenny and it is an upgrade, but it is absolutely amazing if you really like a nice cup of coffee and you don't want anything too faffy. You just want something really straightforward, really easy to use. It's great when you've got guests around as well because it only takes like a couple of minutes to create a coffee. I really hate it when you go around to someone's house and they've got one of those really fancy coffee machines, and yes, it's a lovely cup of coffee, but it does mean that you don't get to like speak to the host for the first half an hour that you're there because they're busy in the kitchen making everyone a cup of coffee. So this has just been amazing, like the most insane addition into my kitchen that I could have ever asked for. So you can tell I'm a real coffee addict now. I am upping my coffee game. The coffee montages in the morning, guys, they're going to be upgraded, seriously. So I'm so excited. And it is definitely time for my mid-morning cup of coffee. I feel like this is definitely perfect timing, so I thought I could show you the new baby in action. Here she is in all of her glory. Isn't she so pretty? I love the fact that it's got the kind of like matte black on the side and the silver in the front. So much fancier than the last one and a lot quicker in terms of how long it takes to heat up. So I've already filled up the water. We've got a cafe latte, which is what I usually go for. If you go across, there's like loads of different options of flat white, a lungo, an espresso, so many different choices. So go for a latte. And then this machine actually comes with its own little milk frothing cup. So it's got like little lines to tell you how much to fill the milk up. Let's see if I can do this one-handed. Oh, I think I probably put too much in there. And then we've got the little milk frother here, which you definitely need 2 hands to do normally, but here we go. There we are. And then you just start the milk frothing and it gives you the loveliest frothy milk. Oh yeah. And then at my favorite moment, bang the milk so that you get the froth to the top and pour. Oh yeah. Literally. The best cup of coffee. Look at that froth on top. Oh, I'm so happy right now. My coffees have been seriously upgraded with this. So just to show you what I was keeping my jewellery in before, this is just another Stackers one. This is actually supposed to just be like a travel Stackers case, so I think I will just use this as a travel one from here on out. So as you can see, they are the same colour, the gorgeous taupe, which I absolutely love. And you can see how full this is, and I have on like my everyday jewellery right now. So the plan is to basically change everything out from here and put it in to here. So much better now. Everything's a lot more organized. This really has made me realize just how many rings I have. I've got so many stacked up there. I can easily just kind of like stack them all a little bit more if ever I need to like create more room. But basically what I've done is kind of kept my everyday things up here and my rings, so like my everyday earrings, my everyday bracelets. These are like my Pandora ones, and the ones that I'm wearing as well will go there. I've got my gorgeous Monica Vinada pearl necklace, which I absolutely love. My little Edge of Ember necklace, which is so cute, and then I can also put my diamond one here once I've taken that off tonight. And then down here are the ones I don't reach for as much, but still I want to keep quite easily accessible, like my YSL bracelet, my chain necklace, and like more kind of statement rings, a lot of like Pandora ones here, Pandora bracelets and everything like that. So I think that's just a lot more concise and a lot more considered. And then it means this one will purely be for travel. These are two that I don't really know what to do because I don't really wear this one, so I think I might offer this to my brother's girlfriend. And this is like a random piece of leather, no idea where that's come from. So yeah, this can be my travel jewellery box, and then this is my everyday jewellery box. I do really wish that I had vlogged more from this weekend, because there was so much more that I could have shown you in terms of like the food layout and like the decorations and just like everyone around and enjoying ourselves, and the cake. Oh my god, the cake. But I really was just enjoying myself so much that I completely forgot to even get out the camera. So I hope you've enjoyed this little like catch up from the weekend. Let me know if you're surprised to hear that I've just turned 24. I really do feel older than 24. I keep kind of being like as if I'm only 24, because I think the vast majority of my friends are like late 20s. Alex is 3 years older than me, and it just, I feel like I'm at least 26, 27. And so whenever I'm like, oh, I've just turned 24, still a spring chicken. But I really am just like an old soul on young shoulders, because I definitely don't think I act 24. When I actually put that poll up on my Instagram being like, did you think I was older or younger? 90% of you said that you thought I was older. So yeah, finally you know my age. I feel like I've never really spoken about my age much, because it's never really been one that's like needed to speak about, but I have just turned 24 and I'm very excited to see what this year is going to be bringing me. So I really hope you enjoyed this little catch up from the weekend. Let me know what you got up to over the Jubilee weekend. I know everyone else was celebrating the Jubilee and everyone else was in such high spirits. There were so many garden parties happening. Like, we did have good weather for the vast majority of the weekend. So let me know what you got up to, how you celebrated the Jubilee, and if you enjoyed the 4-day weekend. And I will see you guys in my next one.